Hello ladies and gentlemen. Today we have Pre-Calc Lesson 51, Common Logs and Natural Logs. Okay, so let's quickly talk about exponents and logarithms. Any positive number, except 1, can be the base of any exponential or any logarithm. Okay, this is what we've talked about before as a definition of exponents and logarithms. Now, the exponent is the logarithm of the number, meaning 100 we can write as 10 squared. So 2 is the logarithm of log base 10 of 100. Now, we're going to talk about in a little bit the anti-logarithms. The number is the anti-logarithm of the exponent. Okay, we'll go a little more in depth into that in a few more lessons. Okay, now let's talk about what we call common logs. Common logs are logs that use 10 as the base. The 10 is assumed, not written. So if we had the log of 2, this is assumed it is the log base 10 of 2. Okay. We also have natural logs. Okay. Natural logs are logarithms that use e. E is approximately 2.718 blah 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 blah. E is like pi. It's an irrational number. It continues forever. And e is the base of natural logarithms. We write them as ln. Okay. So let's jump into a couple examples. Okay. The first one is find the log of 2.4 with your calculator. So in your calculator, if you press the log of 2.4, it gives you this decimal. So the log of 2.4 is approximately 0.38. Okay, I'm only going to round to 2 decimal places unless it specifies otherwise. Then it wants us to find the natural log of 2.4. So the natural log button on my calculator is below the log. You press enter, and it's approximately 0.88. Okay, a couple simple examples. Now, let's use that information. So, if we were to write 2.4 as a power with base 10. So what we just did, okay, is we did the log of 2.4 equals 0.38. This is really the log base 10 of 2.4 equals 0.38. So, if we were to rewrite this, this would be 10 to the 0.38 equals 2.4. That's what it's asking of us. We did the same thing with the natural log. We did the natural log of 2.4, gives us 0.88. Really, that has the silent base of e. So we could write this as e to the 0.88 equals 2.4. Now we've written 2.4 as a power with base 10 and a power with base e. Okay, so now it wants us to write 24,000 as a power with base 10 and e. So we do the log of 24,000, which gives us 4.38. And the natural log of 24,000 gives us 10.09. So this is 10 to the 4.38 equals 24,000. And e to the 10.09 equals 24,000. Okay, let's do another example. Right? 0.0024 as 10 raised to a power. So we do the log of 0.0024, which gives me negative 2.62. So I have 10 to the negative 2.62 gives me 0.0024. And the natural log of 0.0024 gives me negative 6.03. So I have e to the negative 6.03 equals 0.0024. okay? Like I said, knowing how to go from logarithmic form to exponential form is super important. We're going to be doing it a lot over and over and over and over, okay? So you can go home and practice and play on your calculator. Yes, I'm giving you an excuse to play on your calculator and figure out how all of this works. But for now, that's all we're going to talk about with common logs and natural logs.